Madlozi yakhuluma nami.
Tikozani Dimelang Lisedi. Hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Musore, and I'm your host Gogo Am. Give you guys tips, lessons and teachings on everything spirituality. Okay, so my number's at the top as usual. Like I said last time, it is for consultation bookings only. If you have questions, please leave them on the comment section. And if you feel like maybe for example you left a question on one of my oldest videos and I have not responded, bear in mind I don't get notifications from those videos a lot, so try to put them on my recent videos and I will be more than happy to answer your question or leave it on our next Q&A video, right? So last time when we were talking about dreams, I told you guys things that may actually cause you, things that you may be doing that may actually be causing you to forget your dreams and your visions, right? And I did mention that next time we're going to be talking about dreams, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on remedies that you can actually use to actually help you remember your dreams and your visions. So that is what we're going to be looking at today. Okay, so with these remedies, these are things that you can actually find everywhere, that on your retail stores, in your herbal chemist stores, like they're pretty much found everywhere, especially here in South Africa. You can actually find a lot of them, and for even out of the country you can even find them on in some stores, or even in Amazon they do have these particular things that I'm going to guide you guys on using. I'm going to be telling you guys the remedies and also how to use it and what they do to actually help you in terms of enhancing your dreams and your visions and helping you remember them properly. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to note down is impepo, right? So impepo is actually one of the best remedies, especially since it's actually found everywhere here in South Africa. So that means what in every herbal chemist store you can find, and even in some certain chemists, like where they sell like pills and whatnot, medicine, you can also find it there. So in pepper, when you're using it to actually help you enhance your dreams and your visions, you make a tea with it, right? So you can actually make a tea with just plain water, or you can make the tea with milk water, with milk. I'm saying milk water, what's wrong with me? With milk. Okay, you can actually make the tea with milk, né? So what you usually do is that before you go to bed, you just boil the impepo in water or milk, or you can just use both milk and water, right? You can boil it there and then let it cool off, and once it's cooled off, it's like lukewarm, you drink that before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. What it does is that it helps enhance your dreams and your visions. It helps you remove negative energies and entities, meaning what is actually going to help in terms of dreams that you're going to be having, meaning what you're not going to have a lot of spiritual attacks when you're drinking milk tea, but rather you're going to have a lot of dreams that will actually be coming from your ancestors as guidance and whatnot, right? So it's actually good for your health as well, because not only does it help you with your dreams and your visions. For example, let's say for example you make tea, milk tea, impepo tea with milk, right? So what it's going to do is going to detox your body and remove any toxins that are actually there affecting your third eye and your chakras and affecting you from having dreams and visions, meaning well, not only are you going to be healthy, but you're also going to be enhancing your spiritual gift as well. Okay, number two, I know this is not a remedy, even though I said this is gonna be about remedies, but this is also an important thing for you guys to do as well, right? So number two is meditating and relaxing. Okay, so this is actually for people while you overthink a lot. Like, you know, for some people, like we get into bed, like for example, I'm that kind of a person. I get into bed, and if I don't try to relax myself or meditate as much as I possibly can, if I don't relax or meditate before I go to bed, then what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna spend approximately 3 hours just lying in bed thinking about things that I've done like 20 years ago that are still haunting me, like why did I do this? So that's the kind of person that I am. So what I do before I go to bed is that I can either meditate, by given the fact that I'm low-key lazy, I just lie in bed, practice, like enhance my breathing, practice my breathing properly, and then while I do that, I allow myself to react, to relax as much as I possibly can. That way, when I am sleeping, I'm gonna have proper dreams and visions coming from my ancestors, and by doing that alone, it actually helps me a lot in terms of remembering my dreams. But one thing I forgot to mention down here is that these things actually work best if your body is cleansed, meaning that you don't have any darkness. So when you have darkness, you might find that it's hard for them to actually assist you the way that they have to. So try to make sure that your body is cleansed. That way you'll be able to get the most out of these remedies that I'm giving you guys here. Number three is peppermint tea or tincture. Okay, so with peppermint, what it does is that it actually enhances your prophetic dreams. So for people that have prophetic gifts, this is actually your go-to herb in a sense. Né? So what it does is that it actually enhances your prophetic dreams. Your prophetic ancestors will be able to come to you and connect with you more than they usually do, meaning you're going to have a lot of dreams. And usually when you use peppermint in your prophetic gift, what's going to happen is that you're going to have a lot of dreams back to back. Back-to-back messages and guidance from your ancestors. As much as they want to come to you and speak to you, you're gonna get the information that you want. So with the tea, usually you can drink it on a regular basis, like in the morning when you're about to go on your regular day, because it is gonna be helpful throughout the entire day. Or also you can actually have you can also drink it before you go to bed, the same way that you'll be doing with in pepper tea. Ne? You can also get a tincture. Ne? So with a tincture, what you can do, since it's a concentrated herb, what you can do is that you can actually apply it on your hands or on your neck or one thing or something like that. And what's going to happen is that its aroma alone is actually going to help you relax in the way that you should, and help your prophetic gift be enhanced upon your dreams are going to be clear enough for you to remember the next morning. Okay. Number 4, it's passion flower tea. So passion flower tea is something that I've not tried, or tincture is not something that I personally have not tried, but I have been hearing a lot of good remarks about it, so I am going to put it on this list. So with peppermint, with passion flower tea, ne? It helps you relax so your dreams can come to you smoother. Okay, so it's gonna be the same as you meditating before you go to sleep. So let's say, for example, you're not the kind of person who actually meditates. Okay, so what you can do is that you can actually drink this tea. So the way that I believe it's gonna work is that, because there are certain herbs, right? So at some point I was taking like this herb that helps me sleep easily, because of the fact that I'm very restless most of the times. Right? So what they do most of the times is that once you take in this tea, you're going to your body is gonna get extremely relaxed, and you're actually gonna find yourself in a state where you just feel like you're gonna pass out. So it's gonna be the same as when you're having sleeping pills and whatnot. It's gonna help you sleep spontaneously, smoothly, and not only is it going to help you sleep properly, but it's also going to help you remember your dreams and your visions. So its main use is to help you relax, because when you are relaxed, then your dreams and your visions are going to come to you a lot better than when you are overthinking throughout the night, right? Number 6, sage. Okay, so you can burn white sage before you go to sleep. So sage has this beautiful aroma to it. So most of the time sage is used to actually disperse or expel negative energies and entities and whatnot, but it can also be used to actually help you in terms of relaxing to a point where even your ancestors are able to come to you and guide you and whatnot. So when it chases away any negative energies and entities, then your ancestors will be able to come to you, because they will not be fighting off any negative entities or energies. So meaning they'll be able to speak to you as much as they possibly want to speak to you, and give you the guidance that they want throughout the night. And like I said, the aroma is amazing in terms of connecting with your ancestors. So you can actually use sage, burn it before you go to bed, or you can meditate while burning sage. That way you can actually make sure that even through your meditation, you're not going to attract any negative entities or energies, because meditation can be a bit risky. So by burning sage, it's going to help you connect, and not only connect with your ancestors, but it also enhances your spiritual gift, meaning using sage on a regular basis is going to help you in terms of elevating your spiritual gift, whether it's prophetic, whether it's traditional, whether you're a medium, whatever gift that you have is actually useful for each and every gift. And burning it alone, not only, like I said, not only helps you with those things of connecting and enhancing your dreams, but you will make sure that your area where you're sleeping at home, there's a lot of good energy, all the negative energies chased away, so you're going to be sorted, no spiritual attacks for the night for you when you're using sage, right? Number 7, bathing with rose petals. Okay, so a lot of people use rose petals for the wrong reasons. And okay, I'm not gonna say for the wrong reasons. You use them for love, and that's okay. Who doesn't want to be loved? But rose petals have so many different thingies, benefits. And as much as you're okay, roses are roses, so what are the benefits? So rose petals, what they do is that they actually relax your body. They let's say, for example, you're having pains around your body, you can actually alleviate those pains, which is remove those pains, and also help you calm down. And whenever you're going to bed after having a rose petal bath, then you're going to be able to have a lot of beautiful dreams. And if, let's say, for example, you're looking for love, You can actually bathe with it. What it does is that it makes you more appealing to the opposite gender or the same gender depending on where you roll. So it's actually good for you in terms of those simple departments and whatnot. But this is for dreams and visions. So meaning, let's say for example you're trying to enhance your dreams and your visions and your spiritual gift, you can actually bathe with rose water, rose petaled water before you go to bed. And not only are you going to be relaxed, but it's also gonna help you have beautiful dreams. You might even have some romantic dreams and whatnot. So it's actually good. So this is something that even when you don't have a spiritual gift, you can use it just to help you have the nicest dreams ever for yourself. Dreams that will actually help you manifest subconsciously without you being aware of it. Like let's say for example, like cause most of the times rose petals are used for the love department. Let's say for example you are manifesting a partner for you, the right kind of person for you. You don't have any ancestors blocking you from doing that, then you're going to be able to manifest a person properly in your dreams and your visions by just bathing with rose petals. Okay, number 8, maggot. Okay, so maggot is also a natural herb. Okay, so with maggot herb, what it does is that it actually helps protect your space, meaning what is gonna protect you from negative entities and energies when you're dreaming, when you're sleeping. It calms your mind. Okay, meaning what you'll be able to relax the way that you need to, because like I said, relaxing your mind is one of the major things in terms of helping you have dreams and visions that you need. And also it intensifies dreams, meaning what whatever dream that you'll be having, it's gonna be more intense to a point where you're gonna have all the details that you need to have regarding this particular dream. So with maggot, what you can actually do with it is that you can put it under your pillow. You can just take like one of the leaves, maggot, and place it under your pillow. It's gonna help you with that. And usually when you place it under your pillow, put it on top just so you can actually smell the aroma of it as well, even though it doesn't have a harsh aroma like all the other things like sage and whatnot. But it's actually really good in terms of remembering dreams and visions. Or before you go to bed, you can burn it in your room the same way that you'll be doing with sage. The aroma alone is actually gonna enhance your dreams and your visions, so it's actually good for you. And also it protects your space, meaning what, even if like let's say for example you're being sent with negative entities or energies and whatnot, you're gonna be protected from those things, because like I said, it actually enhances or rather intensifies your dreams, meaning what, given the fact that it actually clears the space, you're not gonna have a lot of negative dreams. Because let's say for example you're gonna have a lot of negative dreams when you're being chased by certain entities and whatnot. Given the fact that it enhances dreams or intensifies dreams, that means that dream will be 10 times worse than what it's supposed to be. So given the fact that it actually clears your space, protects your space, then it's gonna be good. So you're gonna avoid having those negative dreams at the end of the day. So number 9, which is my favorite natural herb, it's actually rosemary. Okay, so rosemary is my favorite because it has so many like benefits. You can use it for luck, for protection, for cleansing. It has so many different benefits. But in terms of dreams and visions, what it does is that it enhances your memory, meaning what, it's gonna help you remember your dreams when you wake up properly, like without any delays and whatnot. It's gonna help you remember everything from details. Okay, meaning what, in that particular dream, even if you're seeing something as simple as the color of someone's belt in that dream, you're gonna remember it into details, even the patterns that are there. So it actually helps with your memory. So not only is it gonna help you in terms of remembering dreams, but your memory in general, you're gonna remember a lot of things, because we tend to be very forgetful, like we're not spiritually gifted people, so we tend to forget a lot of things so quickly. So when you're using rosemary, you're gonna be able to remember a lot of dreams that you have. You're gonna be able to remember a lot of things, even if it's not dreams. And also it actually helps the cerebral gland. The cerebral gland is a part of the mind. Yeah, I don't remember which part it was because I did biology a long time ago. I don't remember anything they taught me back then. I should have been taking it a lot earlier. Anyways, it actually helps the cerebral glands. So it's actually going to help you store a lot of memory voluntarily so and involuntarily so which is actually going to be good for you, right? So in terms of how you're going to be using rosemary is that you're going to place a bit of it, a leaf of it, under your pillow. If you don't want to do that, you can make a tincture. Like I said, with a tincture, it's just a concentrated substance of the herb, right? So it can be in the form of an oil, or most of the times it's an oil, right? You can just put it on your wrist before you go to sleep, or on your neck. That way you're gonna be smelling it throughout the night. And the good thing about it is that it doesn't have that intense scent like some other herbs do. So meaning what, it's gonna be something bearable, especially if you have sinuses and whatnot. It's gonna be bearable for you to use it now. The third one is that you can also burn it before you go to bed, the same way you'll be doing with sage and whatnot. And the fourth one is that you can make a tea with it. So the tea is something you can drink before you go to bed, or just drink it on a regular basis, because like I said, it has a lot of benefits to it, both medical and spiritual, meaning what any time of the day you can actually have your rosemary tea, and it's actually going to be good for your health, right? And also the last one, smelling it before you go to bed. So this way, you don't need to put it under your pillow, you don't need a tincture, you don't need to apply anything in your hands. But if you have, like, let's say a packet of that particular rosemary herb, you can just smell it, and then on its own, the scent of it alone, even though you just smell it for a few seconds, is gonna be working on you. Yeah, I don't know if I should say that, but yeah, it's gonna do its job in a way, né? So anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys take note of some of the things that I did mention here. And if you're having trouble with your dreams and your visions, try to use some of them, and they may be able to assist you in terms of remembering your dreams and your visions, né? So, and Lorna, like I said, these things work best if you've done a cleansing yourself, meaning where you don't have any darkness. That way your dreams and your visions will not be affected by what you're eating or not exercising enough. Those things are not going to affect your dreams and your visions, okay? So yeah, that is it for me today. Anyways, you guys have a beautiful one. Takazani, bye bye.
Madlozi yakho noma nami